Hello everyone, welcome to Under the Mango Tree. It is a pleasure to have you here. Today we'll be reviewing the Arteza 60 watercolor set, and before we start the video, I just have some apologies to make. While drawing this piece, painting this piece, I recognized that my hand was blocking it and it was too late. By the time I figure out that my hand was blocking for most of the video, I was finished with the piece, so there's nothing I could do about that. Two, whilst watching, the natural lighting wasn't working with me, and sometimes it gets dark and sometimes it gets light again, sometimes too light, and filming wasn't working with me on this day. I don't know why. And you might be wondering, well, Theo, why didn't you just flip the video the way you did the swatches? Well, to tell you the honest truth, I did the swatches after I did the painting. I had another swatch video, but I did it at night, so it was very dark, and I decided, let me just do the swatches after I finish this video. And while I was doing the swatches, I recognized that my camera can actually be tilted down at a 90-degree angle. I didn't know that, so I learned something new that day. While working with these paints, I recognize a couple of things. One, the paint is supposed to be used directly out of the tube. If you let it dry, it cracks. And I wish I had the clip to show you, but when I put the paint on my palette, I came back the next day and opened it, and it was just like poof, all this scrap paint popped out. And I don't mind it being coming straight out of the tube, but sometimes it can be wasteful because you don't know how much paint you'll actually need, and I don't like wasting my money. Two, some of the paints and their pigments are mixed with white, so what that does, it gives it this kind of chalky effect, and that's fine. The paints are not that expensive. Well, to me, they're not expensive. They're $54.99. I don't find the paints extremely expensive, so I don't mind the chalky effect. I can work with it. They're student grade paints, so that's just if you personally have a problem with that and you're looking to use these paints to actually create work and to actually put out quality work. So that's just something you need to keep in mind. When I see Arteza as a company, I see them as a little bit above, or maybe I don't want to say the same level, but somewhere next to Crayola. I don't think they are trying to be this high quality art supply set. I think they're trying to get on the same level as Crayola. They have a whole array of different art tools at affordable prices, and to tell you the honest truth, I kind of expected that these watercolors wasn't going to be like Holbein or Winsor & Newton. So my expectation wasn't that high when I got them, but I'm still pleased with the quality. I'm not using these watercolors to sell any work or anything like that. It's mainly just for practice and to get a better handle of the medium. As you can see from some of my swatches, well, struggle swatches, some of these paints actually apply like wash. They're very thick and opaque, but they're very easy to lift and dilute. That's just something I wanted to point out because it seems buildable as a medium, very buildable as a medium, and you could go very intense with the color, or you could get very light and gentle. I think this watercolor set has a great selection of colors. The only thing I was disappointed with was the browns, because I draw a lot of black people, and some of them do show up as very ashy when you swatch them, and I don't want to have any unmoisturized black people in my drawings, you understand? So yeah, that's basically the down thing I hate about these watercolors. I don't mind the chalkiness. I have made art with the chalky watercolors before, so it doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you and you're looking for quality, high quality watercolors, do I think you should get this? Then no. But if you're just a student and you're looking to get a grasp on the medium, this has a lot of colors, a lot of different hues and tones, so you can play well with this. So today I'll be drawing this TikToker that I found. She was cosplaying as this cloud thing. I'm gonna try to pronounce the name. Try. Her TikTok handle is Goddess Jasmine. I hope that's what it is, but I'll put her handle down in the description box so you can go and check her out. When I was going to TikTok, I saw this and I thought the colors were amazing and I wanted to replicate it, so I did. So I did my rough sketch on printer paper and transfer it to my Canson watercolor paper. I'm trying to be a little bit more neat when it comes to my initial drawing. I don't want my pieces to get muddy up because I'm trying to be professional now. While working with these colors, I found that they blended very nicely with each other, trying to get the different transitions of the pink, blues, and yellows. I didn't see any harsh lines or streaks. So once I put down the color that I was looking for, I just added water to blend, and it kind of went seamlessly together. At certain areas, I was messing up. At her nose especially, I wasn't getting the shape that I wanted. So when I put down the paint and I picked it back up, it came off very, I don't want to say it came off very easily. Yes, there was still a print there, but it was great to know that the lifting didn't leave this deep stain. You guys, I don't know how many times I should apologize for my hand blocking. I wish that I took more videos from the other direction as well, but my phone had died over there and I didn't realize. So I'm just so sorry. I am very sorry. These are beginner mistakes. I can only get better from here. So please forgive me. Overall, with these paints, I was able to achieve the effect and quality I was looking for. I really didn't have a huge problem with these paints, with this piece, and also with the first piece I did in my overcoming art block journey. What I wanted to achieve with them did happen. Normally when I use watercolors, it is just for a base to apply pencil crayons to it, but for this piece I just wanted it to be the watercolors mainly. For my overcoming art block video, I actually used pencil crayons as well, but I didn't use them as much as I normally did, so it was still mostly watercolors. And I think the Arteza watercolors did what they needed to do. Again, if you think $54 is not a lot, then by all means buy them, especially if you're a student and you need to get a grasp on the medium. Don't go out there and buy $100 palette just to get discouraged about you using them wrong. $54 for 60 colors is a steal, to tell you the honest truth. At least that's what I think. And overall, I think the watercolor set is good. At the end of the day, it's all up to you on what you're trying to use these watercolors for. If you're just practicing, it's great. If you're trying to get more quality art, then I would say go with something a little bit more expensive and invest in your art. And that's the end of the review. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you'll have your back at the next video. Bye.